The Calabasas Pumpkin Festival, put on by the City of Calabasas and the Calabasas Chamber of Commerce, is one of the oldest and most popular events in town. As you can see, families and residents are all out here having a blast. I'm Laura Nickerson. Welcome to CTV's special on the Calabasas Pumpkin Festival 2015. What is the thing that you think makes this festival so cool?
The rides, really.
The rides,
The pumpkins.
the pumpkins,
The rides.
and the rides. Well, go get on those rides and have a good time. So Sweets the Witch is a whole new book that's just come out, and I have the author, Katy Smith, right here to tell us a little bit about it. Tell me, what is the point of Sweets the Witch?
Sweets the Witch will do a sweet switch on Halloween night where she will trade some or all of your kids' candy that they get trick-or-treating for a special toy or surprise that they put in the little cauldron that we give out. And Sweets the Witch will come and when they wake up on Halloween morning, the candy will be gone, but they'll have their wish that they get to look forward to when they wake up on Halloween, the day after Halloween.
And what inspired you to write this book?
We wanted to try and get the sugar out of our house as much as possible, and it's becoming a big problem for our kids who eat the candy all month long and they beg for it, and so we wanted to try and eliminate that problem. So we've been doing this tradition for the last few years, and they look really excited about picking out what they want to do for their sweet switch. So it's been a really fun thing to do.
Now, you had an event at the Calabasas Library, and you are Sweets the Witch. Have you been taking the book out and educating children about eating a little more healthily?
That's the plan. That's what we're planning on doing. We're going to be at the Calabasas Library on October 28th, and we'll be doing like arts and crafts, and also I'll be reading the book.
So now you take the candy and give them a toy. So then what do you do with the candy, Sweets?
I eat the candy, as you can tell by my teeth.
I wasn't going to say anything about, well, this is a really great idea. Do you find that the kids are responding to actually giving up their candy? Because that's a hard thing to do.
Absolutely. Some kids are like, no way, I'm not going to give up my candy at all. But most kids are happy to give up because they eat so much on Halloween night. And, they don't have to give it all up. They can give a little or a lot, but the more they give up, the better the prize is going to be that they get from Sweets. So
I like this plan. Now,
relative to how much they want to give up.
Now, how do people find out more about the book?
We have a website. It's www.sweetsthewitch.com, and we also have a Facebook page, Sweets the Witch. We have a song, and we have a music video on YouTube as well. It's called Sweets the Witch.
So now, do you find that being here at the Calabasas Pumpkin Festival, you're getting a lot of exposure, getting to meet a lot of the kids in the community?
Oh, absolutely. Everybody thinks I'm like a Disney princess here, except it's Halloween themed. But yeah, absolutely. It's been getting a lot of publicity, and people have been taking so many pictures, and it's just been going really well. They love a sweet witch, because usually witches are mean, but Sweets the Witch is a nice witch.
You are a sweet witch. Well, good luck with the book, and what a fantastic program. So this booth is the La Luna Salt Company. So I'm assuming you're selling salt.
Yeah, we sell infused sea salts, infused chocolate, saltwater taffy, and it's been a great time.
Yeah, so what brought you out here specifically to the Calabasas Pumpkin Festival?
Well, we live right here in Calabasas, and we know it's a great event, and so we thought we would come out and give it a try.
Now, can you buy all of these things online or in a store or just here at events like this?
You can buy our salts online at lalunasaltcompany.com, and the chocolate's available at the Topanga Village Farmers Market, and that's it.
So if I were to try something here, what should I try?
I would try our wood fire smoked espresso sea salt.
This is is this going to get me like a caffeine high?
No, it's
Because that's a
wood
bummer.
fire smoked espresso beans, and then that's infused into the sea salt. So I've been using it on fish lately, and it's really been transforming the fish.
Okay, I'm going to give it a try. It smells good. Oh, that is good. I could see that would be good on fish. Yeah, and chicken too. I'm going to just eat it all.
You could try this as well. It's our white chocolate pumpkin sea salt.
White chocolate. Now you have me. Here we go. Oh, that's so good. Well, excellent. Make sure that you check them out online. Excellent food if you're here at the Pumpkin Festival. I'm hoping that you got a chance to come by and try this out because this is really good.
Absolutely. Come check us out. lalunasaltcompany.com.
Perfect. Thanks. Oh, come on the name of your company?
And Chilliness Collection.
And what do you sell?
We sell dresses for little girls, hats, headbands, shoes.
Do you make these yourself?
Yeah, we make, my family and me.
You make them all by hand?
By hand.
These are so adorable. I only have little boys, but if I had little girls, I'd be putting this one out over here. So what brought you to the Pumpkin Festival?
Okay?
Why are you at the Pumpkin Festival?
My sister told me.
And have you had a lot of people come by?
Yeah, a lot of people. I have very good business yesterday and today.
Oh, well, that's excellent. I'm so glad that you were here. And make sure that you check out these amazing, come on, look at the little birdies. Oh, so cute. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. So what is the name of your company?
It's the sign of the chimes.
And what do you sell here?
I make handmade wind chimes, and then I also make lamps out of recycled cameras and telephones and coffee pots.
Well, you use some really interesting material. There's spoons and cups and all sorts of things. What got you into this business?
Well, actually, one day I had a colander, and I said, wow, I can make something neat out of this colander, and I thought about hanging beads from it, and then one thing led to another, and it was like evolution, and next thing you know, I had wind chimes.
That's amazing. And now you live in Calabasas, and you're in a Calabasas business. So what brings you out here today?
Well, this show is predominantly made for kids, and I love kids, and wind chimes are very whimsical, and the kids are very attracted to them. And I just get the enjoyment of it. I see a bunch of kids come into my booth, and they actually love looking at them because they're very colorful, and they love the sounds, and they really like the spoons.
Mayor Lucy Martin is out here not only enjoying this beautiful day, but actually working the front gate. So they put you to work here, huh?
They do. I'm checking, making sure everyone's got a purple pumpkin when they come in.
Do you take your job very seriously, or has anyone snuck by you?
Well, they've tried with yesterday's, which was orange, but we get them.
Now, you've been to the Pumpkin Festival several times before as a council member, but this is your first time being the mayor of Calabasas. Is it different?
You know what? It is a little different because I've got my shirt on and everyone just says, are you the, really? They are so impressed that the city actually has their mayor greeting people.
I think it's pretty cool to have you out here. Now, this is a very full year. Does it make you feel good to be a part of a city where so many people come out and check out what we put on?
Yes, and actually there are people that have been here yesterday and have come back today.
You put on quite a party.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Everyone's having a good time.
They absolutely are. So these two gentlemen have quite the car collection. How did you come up with all of these cars?
Well, we're English, of course, and as a child I lived outside Rolls-Royce and used to see the Rolls-Royces go past my house. So we decided to start collecting cars, and one car turned into two, and two into three. Then my boy, James, who's 12, he got the bug and wanted an E-Type, and it turned into 12 cars, you know, by accident.
Well, you know, this is not exactly a cheap habit that you have. I mean, how are you able to buy so many cars?
Well, we have to hide them from my wife in a secret facility, but apart from that, yeah, everything's good, you know. I run a business measuring and drawing buildings, LaserCAD, and we measure and draw buildings all over the U.S., so we instead of investing in stocks and shares, we invest in cars.
That is so amazing. And you are in this business with your dad. Do you love cars as much or more than he does?
As much.
As much, and does he make you do a lot of maintenance and cleaning?
In the middle.
In the middle, just a little bit?
Which is your favorite car, James? Which is your favorite car of the whole collection?
The Jaguar E-Type.
I don't know if you can see behind me. This is the Jaguar. And what?
Jaguar E-Type.
The E-Type, which means it's, you know, not the A or B type. It's the E-Type. And then this one right here, you said is worth how much money?
This is about 5.3 million. This is a Jaguar C-Type that was raced at Le Mans in '53.
So, can I have it?
It'll cost you a bit of money. I'll take American Express or Visa. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll take my credit card. So I'm going to take that one and that one and that one. Well, thanks for bringing them out. Do you find that bringing them out to a festival like this one gets them a lot of exposure and a chance for you to kind of show off your work?
You know, a lot of people get the cars and hide them away and don't let people see them. And James gets such a buzz out of the cars. We find a lot of the young kids who've never seen a car like this before, they really appreciate it. So we like to share what we have and teach people about the older cars.
Do you let kids like get in them and touch them and stuff?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, yeah. As long as they don't scratch them, they can jump in and absolutely, yeah.
That is so cool. Well, thank you so much for bringing it out here. It's great chatting with you.
Thank you very much.
of the Calabasas Pumpkin Festival that is very environmentally tied in. And we're talking about the mountain lions and the rodents and how they're connected. Andrea, can you just start with that?
Hi, I'm Andrea Diamond, the Environmental Commissioner for Calabasas, and today we are very excited to have Joel from Poison Free Malibu. He came with all of his beautiful imagery, and you can look at the different things that display the different reasons why we're here today. One of them being the big mountain lion, which is P22, and he lives in the Santa Monica Mountains. And we have a selfie corner, and people are coming up and taking selfies with a life-size image of our mountain lion P22. And then I wanted Joel to talk a little bit about what he's doing here and why it's so important today.
Thank you. Yes, I'm Joel Schulman from Poison Free Malibu. We started in Malibu, but we have gotten 10 cities around the Santa Monica Mountains to pass resolutions opposing the use of rodent poisons. And the reason is, if you love these mountain lions, we should all be trying to protect them, because this, you may have seen in the news just last week, announced by the National Park Service. This is what is happening to not just our mountain lions, but the bobcats, the coyotes, raccoons, hawks, owls, lots of our wildlife. They are eating rodents that have eaten rat poison, and they are dying. This is P34, just found a few weeks ago at Point Magoo State Park, dead of rat poison, because basically having eaten poisoned coyotes, which had eaten poisoned rats.
So how do we find out more information about this? How do people get involved and get more?
Okay, our website is called, of course, one word, poisonfreemalibu.org. Please take a look at that.
So Amy Haber is the woman who makes this entire thing happen. How has this year been compared to others?
Incredible. If you look around, we have more activities than ever. What I love the most is we have so many local additions that we've been able to do. We have what we call the local flavor, that we've added some new pumpkin flavors just from our local restaurants. We have more involvement from our residents than we've ever seen. And we're also really excited to see some of the kids who've been coming as toddlers and enjoying all these activities. They're now becoming the volunteers on the sport court and in some of other activity areas. It's coming full circle, and we're thrilled.
Now, how are the crowds this year?
Spectacular as well. We're having the best crowds both days. Lines are a little long, but hey, that's a good problem to have on our end.
So the rumor is that you've been moonlighting a little bit, and you've been teaching class at CSUN, and your students are here today. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. So we call this the Scarecrow Challenge, and these students are coming from Cal State Northridge, and they're part of the Recreation and Tourism Management program, and I have been teaching a class that teaches them exactly what I get to do every day. This is an introductory program. However, we gave them a challenge to create an activity where family and the whole family, parents, children, everyone can come together and play together, rather than maybe having parents just observe their children. Now they get to actually join in on the fun. They did a great job. They knocked it out of the park. And again, I'm hoping that maybe we can poach a few for future employees.
Now, after today is over, the weekend is done, everyone's gone home, it's been cleaned up. What is the first thing you do when you get home after the Pumpkin Festival?
Take a long bath.
Well, you certainly earn it. You've done an excellent job, as always.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amy. you can see, the Calabasas Pumpkin Festival has everything you could possibly want to help you bring in the fall season in style. Hey, if you didn't get a chance to make it out to De Anza Park this year, make sure you come next year, and you can always get all the information at CalabasasPumpkinFestival.com. I'm Lauren Nickerson, and thank you for joining me for this CTV special of the Calabasas Pumpkin Festival 2015.